WrestleMania price gouging continues. So, WWE has put out special tickets for absolute suckers once again, as they offer you, Dutch, the chance to book your front row seats at the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, as well as a private meet and greet.
Am I off the screen?
No, you're right here. Have you disappeared again?
I don't have. Yeah, I have.
Oh my God! Give me one sec. Right, I just had to pause for a second then, and I said that's a nice hat. And what did you call it?
Easter hat.
Why Easter?
It's I don't know. It's pink. Just for color of Easter. When is Easter?
No one ever knows when Easter is. It's weeks away, I think. As long as I get an egg, that's all I need. Right, 2 more things, and then we're going to shut down the show. WrestleMania price gouging continues. WWE has put out special tickets for absolute suckers once again, Dutch, and they are offering you there the chance to book your front row seats at the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, as well as a private meet and greet with Triple H, Lex Luger, and Michelle McCool, of all people. Now, I wrote the...
Undertaker's wife.
Yeah, great. You get to meet Undertaker's wife. How much do you think WWE are charging for basically a brief meet and greet and front row seats to the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony?
Well, I've already read your information, but I would say to meet those 3 guys, $10,000.
Yeah, well, all right, you have read the information. Yes, $9,500 is what they're asking for this experience, should we say, per person.
That's obscene. I mean, I don't begrudge them, and they're not sticking a gun in people's backs.
I'd begrudge people. If you can afford that, give it charity, honestly. I mean, it's $10,000. I mean, right, carry on.
$10,000. That's a lot of money. But finish your story.
No, that's it. I just like, if you have 10,000 to blow on a 2-hour ceremony, right? And just watch, a few people, thanking people in the audience for WWE, and then you go home.
What's it cost just to get into the show? Duh. It's the Hall of Fame ceremony?
Yeah, I think I looked it up. It was like $250, something like that. I mean, it's expensive.
No, it's more than that.
Yeah, it may well be. It might be 300 plus.
No, I thought it was about $10,000 just to get a ticket.
Oh, no. This is front row with the meet and greet. You can actually get into
That's what I'm saying. The front row is $10,000.
Yeah, you can get into the event in like the cheap seats for like a couple of hundred. But it's still like $225, $250 or something.
Yep. I'd go. I'd try to trade one of my books and the cigar for a front row seat. See if they do it.
Pre-chewed or fresh?
Yeah, that's what I would do. All they can do is say no. Okay, how are those seats selling though?
There's quite a few available, would you believe?
And what's the price on them now?
Well, I'm just looking actually. The cheapest seats, yeah, I'm right, $225. This is like right at the back of the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, whatever it is in Las Vegas. So it's WWE's price gouging is getting out of control, and it's like, no, as you said, no one's putting a gun to anybody's head here. But it's like people are paying it. That's what's worrying me. Where are all these millionaires coming from all of a sudden, Dutch, who can afford this crap?
Well, it's in Vegas, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of rich people that go to Vegas, and they will gamble $100,000. So $10,000 to them is not that big a deal. So, but that money goes back, and I do like your suggestion. Why don't they give it to charity? Because they want to make money. And it's gone up every year, correct?
Oh yeah, constantly. There's been an 88.
Where is it next year? New Orleans?
New Orleans, yeah.
Well, it'd probably be just as much there.
A front row seat to WrestleMania in 2022 was $5,000. And I think that was for both nights. In 2025,
who was at this? Who was at this WWE signing?
Triple H, Lex Luger, and Michelle McCool. That's the other point I want to mention to you, Dutch. Right? So we have. Let's say you want to do the meet and greet, right? And let's say because there are two different tiers. So front row is $9,500 with the meet and greet. Second or third row is $8,500 with the meet and greet. Lex Luger charges for a convention something like $80 for a photo and autograph package, or maybe $100. Let's call it $100, right?
Yeah.
So that means that Michelle McCool and Triple H, for the difference, are charging $6,900 just to meet them for 10 seconds and a quick photo. And WWE signings are the worst ones anyway, because it's really regimented. You go there, you say hello, you take a photo, and you leave. It's not like WrestleCon or something.
Is it a picture of all three of them at one time?
I don't. Maybe.
No.
Who cares if it is or not? It's not worth it.
Well, Lex Luger is there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a. None of them work anymore, do they? Triple H doesn't work. Luger can't work.
Mm.
And who was the other guy? Oh, Michelle McCool.
Yeah.
No, she's got a couple of kids, so she's not working. So, but hey, they're not forcing the people to pay them, and if you want to give it up voluntarily, they'll take it.
I just think people like that should be smacked if they pay that much money to be seen in the front row.
That's a crime to smack somebody.
A crime
you
should be bestowed upon anybody stupid enough to pay $10,000. And here's what bugs me, right? Even worse, right? So without the meet and greet, you can get like a balcony seat, a premium balcony seat, and all you get for it is what they call a dedicated server. So they'll bring you beer instead of getting off your fat ass and go and getting it yourself. And then priority lane, which is worth nothing.
Okay, if you bought this one of these packages,
yeah,
what would you think a fair price for it would be?
For a meet and greet and a front row, yeah. I don't know, $1,000 maybe.
Well, I think it'd be more than that, but I don't think it'd be anywhere close to $89,000, $10,000.
Well, here's the other thing I want to bring.
I'd say the most that it could be would be, I would say, being as cheap as I am, $2,500, and that's it. That's a limit.
Well,
but again, it's their business. They can do with it what they please, and they will be a line. How many people are they selling this to?
I don't know what the capacity is. I could find out, but I'm actually looking at the venue itself, and it seems it's mostly, especially on the expensive seats, not sold out at all. They probably sold maybe half the seats all the way through, and nearly all the super expensive ones are still available. Here's what I want to mention to you, right? It's $8,500 for a third row ticket with the meet and greet, right? $8,500. Do you know what fourth row is? Just one row back without the meet and greet.
What is it?
It's $1,500, $1,500. So basically, the meet and greet's costing you $7,000.
Well, good if you can get it.
You've met Triple H. How much would you pay
him? Hey, I don't have heroes like that. You know, say football players or even bands or whatever. I would look at them and say, you got to be kidding me. But they get it, and I don't know why. Believe me. Wrestling is a strange business, believe me. And somebody that will pay that much money, how many tickets can they? The front row is how many seats? 25?
5. There are 4. There are 4 seats in the front row. That's it. And there are 6 or 7 in the second row, maybe about 10 in the third row, and then I don't know, 14 or 15 or 16 or 17 in the rows behind them. The problem is
totaled up be 150,000 maybe.
Yeah, they'll be making 150 grand for just some idiot
just for a picture. Just for a picture.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Okay, I want to know this. I want to know any of the listeners who have listened today of this show, they would shell out $10,000 to have their picture made with Triple H and Michelle McCool and Lex Luger. If anybody would shell that out, I got some beachfront property I want to sell you.
There's also there's another WrestleMania thing, right? So I think I talked about this on my channel, but we didn't get opportunity to talk about on this because you were still away for a week. The meet and greet with Hulk Hogan, right? It's the Real American Beer Suite. And this one drove me crazy. For $10,000 per person, right, you get a seat in a suite, very specifically the Real American Beer Suite, right? But the way it sort of announces it, it makes it sound like you're going to watch WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan, which to some people that would appeal to. $10,000 a seat, right? But then you read the small print, and all you get is Hulk Hogan, he comes to the suite, and you take a photo with him. And then he leaves. That's actually what you get. And I worked out that that is a premium for him coming to the suite and taking a quick photo with him. That is a premium of $5,000. You're paying $5,000 for a photo with him when you can go to Clearwater or wherever his shop is and get a fucking autograph for like $250.
You can just walk in there and just walk up to him and click the picture.
Yeah. What makes me so much happier about this is that they were trying to charge $10,000, and I don't know if it's the video that I made or maybe it was. Maybe someone wised up and saw it because quite a lot of people watched it. They've dropped the price by $3,000 or nearly $3,000 because no one was buying them. And I was getting a load of bots, right, saying, yeah, well, they're nearly sold out, so, there are people willing to spend it. It's like, well, apparently that's a complete lie. Because if people were willing to spend that money, they wouldn't have to drop the price 25%.
Okay, in Clearwater at his place, I forgot what he calls it.
Hogan's Beach.
Does he sell his pictures there?
Yeah, he does signings there sometimes, yeah.
What's he charge there?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He'd probably charge $250, $300 per signing, and you probably talk to him more there as well if you wanted to do such a thing.
He'd probably relax more. But anyway, it's them making money, and we're sitting here talking about it.